So there are benefits to having a regional approach to regulating the entry of GMOs into the region. In terms of carrying out risk assessments, technical, scientific risk assessments, this is very important. This is almost the bedrock of having GMO legislation.
Genetically modified organisms, or GMOs, are playing an important role in improving the productivity and quality of agricultural crops or alleviating the risks associated with agriculture. The Cartagena Protocol on Biosafety to the Convention on Biological Diversity was developed as an international harmonizing instrument that spells out how GMOs can be regulated to harness the good of the technology without the bad. The countries of the Caribbean Community, or CARICOM, have all signed and ratified the protocol, and therefore need to develop the policies, legislation, and regulatory framework that will allow the regulation of GMOs in the Caribbean. The regulatory agencies in CARICOM member countries tasked with regulating GMOs should have the capability of assessing products for permitted and non-permitted GMO events. It is also imperative that the technical capacity to implement policies be developed, but also kept updated to support the regulatory agencies in the countries so that the regulatory system is functional and effective. This is particularly important in light of newly emerging genetic modification technologies.
So having a regional policy, as CARICOM has done so far, it allows for the technical expertise to be centered at the regional level.
The CARICOM laboratory network has been developed with these requirements in mind to not only meet the immediate needs, but also the future needs of the regulatory agencies. The network has a three-tiered structure. The basal tier consists of national laboratories, which are laboratories in each member state of CARICOM tasked with supporting the regulatory agencies with GMO testing services. The second tier consists of regional laboratories that have been established in the three campuses of the University of the West Indies, Barbados, Jamaica, and Trinidad and Tobago. Each campus laboratory will be networked among themselves with each of 4 to 5 national laboratories, for which they will provide advanced testing services. The third tier will consist of an international laboratory that will be networked with the 3 campus laboratories to provide accredited testing if and when required. A regional biosafety project, supported by UNEP and GEF and executed by the University of the West Indies, has provided support to build initial capacity of both national and regional biosafety laboratories through the purchasing of equipment, detection kits, and chemicals. Training on methods to detect GMOs and quantify GMO contamination has also been provided to all national laboratories. Information on the protocols to be used and quality control systems to be employed has also been developed and shared through the Regional Biosafety Clearinghouse.
So we are trying also to have a harmonized administrative system from the regional level interacting with the national level.
The sustainability of the networks will depend on the vibrancy of the regional campus laboratories, which will continue to support the national laboratories with their capacity building needs and providing advanced testing services. The capacity building needs will be met through a mandatory in-service training program for all national laboratory technicians to ensure that the national laboratories are in tune with the evolving new technologies.
It allows a regional approach to this very extremely, very essential work involved in assessing GMOs.